Frimpong Boateng the kata koma kwaku baako. Bese omo fanto TV ni so mame. Professor, very good. Na dear kwaku baako. Mr. Abdul Malik kwaku baako. Dear kwaku baako. What the man 18th April 2023. Na nasemunie. I acknowledge receipt of your WhatsApp message you sent me at 1:30 p.m. Tuesday, 18th April. I don't know. Obia Sunday, Obia Chobia, which had a link to assets of a publication by Mr. Cole Taylor on his program Loud Silence on Sunday, 16th of April. I have not laid hands on all the documents exhibited on the program. However, I have seen the copy of a report I presented to the Chief of Staff at the Presidency a little over a year on her orders that contained the piece you sent to me. The Chief of Staff wrote to me to present a report to the President on the work of the IMCIM, which I chaired. Furthermore, I was told to suggest a way forward in the fight against illegal mining. I prepared a report which I signed on 19th March 2021 and presented to the Chief of Staff. I am solely responsible for the report and I stand by every statement. I presented verifiable facts, not innuendos, to the Chief of Staff. Yow, Asante, Muma Majimra was say he presented verifiable facts and not innuendos. And now no any trim. So the letter that is coming from the Presidency that says dear watcher no to say a figment of his own imagination and artism no. Frimpong Boateng krata watcher koma kwaku baako no say dear odi koma Chief of Staff no. Chief of Staff catch them and say, on a report of the IMMIC, Niamo Mayeno, on far report no, Emre no. I don't know where the command. Now the Presidency's message is like this. Say, or the Assembly Command Chief of Staff, no, I'm former President. My question is, Chief of Staff is an agent of the President. Who is standing no cry? He is the embodiment of Jubilee House. All ministers report to him, to her, because of your bar. No, Mampenia didn't come on. Ministry by ministry, what goes in there? If it demands the attention of the President and son of Mampenia Bem, it is a Frimpong Boateng say or the report to the command Chief of Staff. Inferently, he's giving it to the President. So why do you tell Ghanaians to say 2021 the report by? This report only came out after Frimpong Boateng has granted an interview to defend himself. GBC. Now it has been sent to the CID. 2021 net where? Oh my. Mami conclude. I prepared a report which I signed on 19 March 2021 and presented to the Chief of Staff. I am solely responsible for the report and I stand by every statement. I presented verifiable facts, not innuendos, to the Chief of Staff. Your attacks on me have been consistent and long-standing. It started in August 2010 when you suggested that I quit the MPP presidential primaries for a strange reason. I am also presented some articles from your crusading newspaper. I wish you a good evening. Kobra Frimpong Boateng. Oh yeah, no call Gabi ho. Kukua, can I have Gabi's own on the? Do we have Kukua Jando? Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, Frimpong Boateng's response to Mr. Gabriel Chedako's interview on CTFM. Oh, you be no one. I have come across a transcript of statement made by Mr. Gabriel Chedako during an interview he had on City FM on Thursday, 20th April. Now, no, you were there. After listening to the words of Mr. Gabriel Chedako, I became sad for Ghana. I wondered what happened to us to get to this state, where a person who is supposed to be the lawyer of a mining company exhibited such industrial scale ignorance about mining laws and regulations, going over the videos and pictures depicting the monumental environmental degradation in the areas of operation of Mr. Gabriel Chiridakon's client, and seeing his ignorance, I am no longer surprised that Mr. Gabriel Chiridakon has such pixelated view of profo. I said a picture. He said pixel into pixelated. Mas anti brofo bro. Pixelated view of the illegal mining landscape in Ghana. Mr. Gabriel Chiridakon seems to have forgotten that his client has a strong history of acting with impunity. Okay. Mr. Gabriel Chiridakon to have forgotten that his client has a strong history of acting with impunity. Donald Ensia, who operated both C&J Alaska, a heritage imperial mining company, had a history of abusing mining permits and regulations. On 29 November 2016, Mr. Tony Oben, then Chief Executive Officer of the Minerals Commission during the NDC administration, wrote to C&J Alaska that the company was seriously engaged in illegal mining and its prospecting license. On 30th January 27, Mr. Obin wrote again to C&J Alaska for undertaking mining activities illegally without obtaining all the requisite permits approval. Again, on 2nd October 2017, Honorable John Peter Amewu, the first MPP Minister for Lands and Natural, wrote to C&J Alaska regarding the Joabo concession and directed that in view of the fact that C&J Alaska does not have a valid mining operating permit and that the ministry has not yet ratified the mining lease, you are directed not to carry out any mining operations in the concession until your mining lease has been ratified. C&J Alaska metamorphosed into Heritage Imperial Mining Company Limited, operated by Donald Ensia. This time, they settled in the Apaprama and Kobro Forest in Manso, India. Kobro Forest and immediately started with active mining without even a prospective license. So who gives this man that audacity to do this? With the attendant destruction of forest, farmlands and water bodies. It was in these forest reserves that the IMCIM task force attempted to stop the illegal operations of Donald Ensia and his Heritage Imperial Company 2018. Mr. Gabriel Chiridakon, it is laughable that you claim to have called me to seek information on your client. If you needed any information, you could have called the Minerals Commission. You know I did not operate mining information service. You called to tell me that your client had a valid mining license and all necessary permits. I told you that Heritage Imperial Company that did not possess document permitting it to undertake active mining. That notwithstanding, through your intervention, the Chinese who were arrested were released. Gabriel Chiridakon's intervention. The many soldiers who have provided security to your client's company attacked the IMCIM task force team and damaged the vehicles carrying journalists who were covering the IMC operations. The unfortunate scenes were captured on the camera and shown on Joy TV. Mr. Chiridakon, I don't think you have retrograde amnesia. Oh. Also, as an advocate, but I still want to refresh your memory about the destruction of the environment that had been perpetrated by your client over the years with accompanying videos and pictures from Diaso Forest and Apaprama. Even your clients had all licenses and permits. With the destruction that they caused, not only should they have been stopped from operating a mining company, but they should also have been prosecuted, probably jailed, made to reclaim the land, vegetate it and clean the water bodies. Finally,